When you first set up Windows, you will choose the type of account that you use to sign into your computer, either a Microsoft Online account or a basic name and password. If you need to change your mind later about which type of account you use, you can make that change in Settings. So I'll go to the Start menu, click the gear button to go to Settings, then I'll go to the Accounts category. And first, I want you to notice that it says Local Account here. So this computer uses a basic username and password that does not link to a Microsoft Online account. So I'm not able to use a lot of the services that are tied to the Microsoft Online account. If you want to switch the sign in to a Microsoft Online account, you just need to click this button down here that says Sign in with a Microsoft account instead. Now make sure you really want to do this. If you make this switch, you will need the password for your online account to sign into your computer in the future. Your previous password will not work anymore. Make sure you're going to remember that Microsoft Online account password. And if you do want to do this, just click on this and follow the prompts. So first, you'll need to either provide the email address and password for a Microsoft Online account that you already have, or you can create a new account here. Since I already have an account, I'll put in the email address for that account. Then I'll click Next and put in the password. And click Sign in. Now I need to provide the original password that I've used to sign into Windows on this computer. So I'll type that in and click Next. Now it's prompting me to set up a PIN code, which is an alternative method you can use to sign into Windows in addition to your password. Windows is fairly insistent on getting you to set this up, which is fine. So I'll just click Next, put in the PIN code that I want to use, and I do have to type it in twice to confirm, and click OK. So now I can use either the PIN code or my Microsoft Online account password to sign into this computer. So now that change has been made. Instead of saying local account, I can see my email address listed here, and there's also a link here to manage my Microsoft account. But what if you want to go in the other direction? What if you are linked to a Microsoft Online account, but you want to just switch over to a basic, simple local account, and you're sure that you're not going to need a connection to Microsoft's online services? Well, the process here is pretty similar. You can just click this button here that says Sign in with a local account instead. Now it's confirming that I am looking at the right account. This is the account that I have now. We're going to switch away from. Then I'll click Next. I need to put in the current password that I'm using to sign into this computer. Click OK. Now just plug in the information I want to use for my account. So I've got my name in there already. I'll put in the new password that I want to use. Then you do have to put in a password hint. This is something the computer can display if you ever forget your password, just as a hint to help you remember. Just to go through this, I'm just going to type in none. You've got to put something in there. So I've got that information in there. Then I'll click Next. And in this case, once we make the switch, you do have to sign out of your account and sign in again, which is fine. So I'll click Sign Out and Finish. It takes me back to the sign-in screen, which is the screen you see every time you restart or turn on your computer. Naturally, I will click here. Then I can put in either the PIN code or I can click on Sign-in options and I can put in the password. Naturally, this will be the new password that I just set. So I'll type that in. And now we've converted this account back to a regular username and password. So if we go back to Settings, back to the Accounts category, now we can see I've switched back over to a standard local account. We can see that listed here.